Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Programming with Python. And today we're going to be looking a little bit more into strings and variables again, just to make sure you guys got the whole idea. And we're going to be looking at some special characters such as inserting a new line, some new tabs, yada yada. So first we're going to define some random things. For example, we're going to say x. Oh, and if you guys don't know, I like to get right into the lessons, but if you don't know what we're using, Text Wrangler or Notepad++ plus your terminal, which is terminal in Mac or Linux, and for Windows it's CMD or command prompt. So there's that. Watch video 1, which I think will be in the video playlist that this is on. So anyway, let's get into this. So we're going to say x equals Mary had a little lamb. And we're going to say y equals whose fleece, which I'm pretty sure I'm spelling this wrong, was white as snow. Okay, so now we have x and y defined. So we're going to say do not equals don't. And just for kicks and giggles, we're going to put t equals 2t top t top. Okay, so it's so weird because if you think about it, we're going to have to type print and all this gibberish. What if I told you print x, print y, and holy crap, if we go to our terminal, oops, syntax error. That's what happens sometimes. I put double quotes instead of single quotes. Oops. Even people like me make mistakes. We're only human. Alright, Python. And I know there's going to be some people who go, it's been a mistake watching this video. I'm sorry. I'm not forcing you. Alright, so here we go. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. And guess what? All we did was type print x and print y. See how crazy that is? So let's say print. I said %r and %r, and yeah, we'll work with that. So %r, so percent open parentheses x comma y, just to make sure that worked, because if I have to add a comma, I'll do that. Sometimes I even find faults in myself. There we go. I said Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow, and it put quotation around that too, by the way. So okay, so we're gonna mess around with this. So print %s, say I didn't say %r, and in this case is % open close parentheses do not comma x comma y close. Save, and we get to keep testing this. Like I said last time, it's good to test every time, that way you make sure if there's any variable errors you can find out here. Okay, now you see this is one of the lessons I want to talk to you about today, is with the taglines I was trying to tell you about, is you see how this is getting all clustered up? Well, let's fix that. What we're going to do is we're going to put these paragraphs on a new line. You want to know how we do that? /n /n. Save. Python ex3.py. There we go. What /n means in a nutshell is new line. Now, even I don't have all the definition and terminology down, because I even have problems with that, and I know I shouldn't be teaching you if that's the case. I'm not here to teach you terminology. I'm teaching you how concepts are applied. So in this case here, I need to get an Apple keyboard for every key to work. I'm using a Windows keyboard. We're gonna say we're gonna print some text. So we're gonna say la 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 for T /T, and we're gonna say da 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 /T da 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 /T. And if I remember correctly, these will put it on a kind of like a down line, like a list. Python ex3.py, and it tabs the line. And it gets kind of weird of what you can learn with this. But you got N, you got T, and you also have some other ASCII code that would actually work with this a lot better. And there's one that actually puts in bullet lists, but I can't remember for the life of me which letter. Well, we'll try something. We're gonna try just something crazy, da 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 da, or this, da 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 da, da 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 da. See if this works. Just out of trial and error. Just to see if common sense vindicts itself. No, it does not. Kind of in the same sense, I think it just removed everything, which is kind of funny. So the star line doesn't work like that. It only works as multiplication. But in a nutshell, that's what it is. So we went over more string theory, and I showed you the new line tab. That way you can keep organized in a tab. Let's see what else we can teach you right quick. Because, you know what? Because we have enough time, I bet I'm going to teach you raw input. What's raw input? User input. So, for example, say print. What do you do? And we're going to put raw _ input open close parentheses. I want to teach you a cool little trick. Whatever you put in these parentheses that's in quotes will pop up. So if I put answer me in open close quotations, it will show like that. So for example, if I type in, it says, what do you do? Answer me. And I'll say, lol, and it ends because there's no continuation afterwards. Like, okay. And I'll put print for a joke answer. New line. I can't believe you said that to me. Save. Now we do it again. There you go. So in this lesson I taught you more about the string theory, putting it into actual perspective here. Raw input and some taglines, which I'll try to have it linked in the description below what all the taglines were for new lines, ASCII codes, yada yada yada. Sometimes I ask and it doesn't get put down there, but I'll see if I can get it put down there. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this video somewhat useful. I probably didn't sound like one of my best of days, and I apologize ahead of time if that's the case. I will see you next time with programming with Python, and I hope you attend the next lesson. Oh, and for an exercise assignment, again, try this by yourself and go check out the Learning Python the Hard Way. I'd like to advertise that as much as possible because it's a better teaching method than what I can actually provide you. But the thing is, I'm like one of those people that rather watch someone do it and then do it myself than read and practice. But I'm doing that anyway. So you guys have a good day, and I will see you next time or next week. And if anything happens, probably a week after that. Alright, I'm rambling. Have a good one, guys.